I don't see the brake fluid. Do you see the brake fluid?
Mm-hmm.
Grab it then. Should we do the $7 model or the $9 model?
$9 model. Because that's a way better brand.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
How do you know?
I just use it all the time.
Look at our beautiful family. All right, pull the cars out. We need a bigger shop. This is just atrocious.
Why do we gotta pull everything out?
Well, how are we gonna get your car out with all the cars in the way? Or I guess we could just sell a few cars.
Yeah. Oops.
Gary's gonna have to go. Cold start for the boys, number 1. Cold start for the boys, number 2.
I thought you were going back into the M.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. To get today started off, we were going to finish up yesterday's project, which was the brakes. So we powder coated them, and we went to bleed them, and then we ran out of brake fluid. So we got some fluid, and now we're going to bleed them. I always look up the brake bleeding procedure, or like so on this car, it goes right rear, left front, left front. I know Evos are a little bit different. You ready, Bobby?
Tell me when to start a pumping.
Start humping?
Humping or pumping?
I'll take either.
Ow, my head. I just gotta do a quickie.
What?
I just gotta do a quickie.
That's sus. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let her eat. Whoa.
Oh, it's like a blurple.
Yep. Fired up.
Cold start for the boys.
See if she sounds.
Not good. You wanna feel it?
What?
See, you feel it.
Why?
Just feel it for yourself.
The brakes feel perfect.
You do?
Yeah.
Let go and it like sticks there though. That's not normal.
Talking about.
I don't know.
Are you hitting the clutch or the brakes?
But I was hitting the brake.
Well, the E85.
Alright, let's turn her off. You think it's fine?
It feels normal.
Alright. Let's get her on the street.
All right, guys, here is how she looks on the ground with the brakes all finished up. Sick. I can dig it. Now we are going to move on to installing some gauges. So we have an oil pressure gauge and we have a wideband gauge. I was waiting for the SMY pod to come in, and it got delivered today at the house. So we can get the gauges installed, set the gauges kind of where they're supposed to be, which is going to be right by the instrument cluster. And then tonight we can just put that pod on. But the problem is we need to go find an adapter. The adapter that we need is, I believe it's an 1/8 inch BSPT to an 1/8 inch NPT. So I think we can run to Ace and grab one. And where it's going to be located, you see that right there, that's the factory oil pressure sender. So we take that factory sender out, screw in the AEM sender, and then wire everything up, and you'll have actual oil pressure numbers instead of just like a little dummy light on the dash. I think it kicks on around 2 or 3 PSI. So let's go try to find that adapter, come back, get that stuff wired up, and then we have a few other goodies for the bay as well to kind of polish off and finish off the build. Oh yeah, we should probably take this off too, because it's clearly hitting the BOV. Just kidding. I looked for about 2 seconds in my little hardware bin over there and I found an adapter, and I believe this is the right adapter. So let's go ahead and pop the alternator off. So we got to loosen the belt, swing the alternator out of the way, and see if that'll fit in that factory center location. That'd be ideal if it did. So we got the sender in with the adapter. So it screws into that factory little, it's almost like an adapter itself. That's stock. And then it goes adapter to the sender. Now we just have to throw the wiring on, and we got to figure out where the heck on this car, on this firewall, is the best place to run this wiring. So I'll let you guys know what I figure out. All right, we got a good location. So we have the wiring connected to the sender, as you guys can see. And then right behind the downpipe, there's a little rubber boot. We cut a little slot in that boot and ran both the wiring for the oil pressure and the wideband through that boot. And then from there on out in the interior, it'll be super easy. Trying to run it through that boot was a bit hard just because it's right behind the downpipe. That'd have been easy with the turbo kit off, but yeah, we got her. So as long as the alternator fits, we can move on to the power and ground. All right, we're about to test the alternator, see if it'll clear, but Bobby has a very important mod that she needs to get done.
Okay, so I noticed there was a little compartment down here, and it's my cabin air filter, and it's nasty. I hid it outside a little bit on the ground, and pollen just came out of it. And there used to be bugs.
What kind of bugs?
Nasty ones.
So you want to mod that out?
So we need to get a new one ASAP.
When?
Right now.
Oh.
And maybe a cafe. I already hit it 3 times, so I don't know if there's much left, but do you see that? Isn't that gross?
So gross, wow.
We can't be having that up in our air system.
Nope. All right, let's drive a car we haven't driven in a while. We haven't driven Smoke in years, so let's take Smoke. Yesterday we took Ava, which is the fast car of the family. Now we take this. I feel like the Evo 10, the Evo 10 is almost the slowest car that we own. Yeah.
It's that and the BMW.
Well, the FRS is the slowest.
Yeah.
But whatever. They're all slow.
Not mine. Mine's not a part of the slow club no more.
Wow, she's a ripper.
Kind of a crusty startup, not gonna lie.
Oh, I'm sorry, she's not fully built to the hill like your stupid car.
Driving over here for keys and in the STI again. Damn, you're slamming gear.
That's the first time I've ever flat-footed this car.
That was a little scary.
Well, that shifter is like stock.
Yeah.
So it feels like you're driving a semi. You're like,
I know, it's so long. What a grandma car.
She ate, huh?
She did eat.
How did it feel?
Good.
Faster than your car?
No.
Okay, I have a deal. This car made 350 or like 340, right? On pump. Your car made 400 on pump. Put your car on pump, this on pump. Let's go. Race.
Nah.
You down?
No. Maybe at the track. Make it official.
I'm down. That'd be so fun.
To race against each other?
It would. You have a little more horse.
I would have to practice.
I know, but it's okay. That was fun. Okay, enough flat foot in this stock car.
Yes. They recommend that you change it every 12 months.
Why are you so excited about your filter?
I don't know, I like the small stuff. It's really odd.
Difficulty rating. 2.5 out of 10 is what that means.
That's funny.
It's perfect, yep. Are you getting anything?
My Lotus.
Periodic inspection. Serious question. Anybody at AEM watching this? Why? Oil pressure length wiring, correct? Wideband. Every single car I've ever put an oil pressure gauge in that's an AEM, I extend the wiring every time. So if anyone's watching this from AEM, that maybe you're like a designer there, maybe you could just like simply take these 3 wires, the green, red, black, maybe pop a little like, maybe a 2 feet longer would be efficient. Thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Can't say you.
What?
It's too dark.
Make it brighter. I got everything extended. Everything's connected to power and ground. So I'm gonna go ahead and
See if your wiring's good.
see if my wiring is good. Good job, Bobby.
Well, you're taking so long to finish your sentence.
Oil pressure goes here.
Ooh, she's working.
That's the problem.
What?
They work, but at the wrong time.
What do you mean?
Ignition's off. Gauges should not be on when ignition's off because you're gonna come out here to eat in the morning.
My battery will be dead.
Battery will be dead. So that means I tapped into the wrong fuse.
Damn it, Devin.
Well, it takes 3 seconds to fill.
Would you just look at that?
Immaculate.
Devin is the goat.
Cool.
Cool.
Gauges are working. Everything is wired. Now, all we need to do is make sure the alternator is going to clear that sender. And if it doesn't, we're going to have to build some sort of like something. We'll figure that out later. Some sort of contraption.
Yes.
What? That's why you don't own nice things.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
You just tripped all up over my skirt today. It's so cold in here. Looking a little bit sus inside here.
Elaborate.
Well, you see the alternator is hitting right onto the oil feed line right there.
Bobby is correct. It'll work for like a day, right? I don't know. It could work forever. But we can get a little, like a braided line made. Just a little guy, like a 2-inch guy, and have the sensor sitting right about there. We're gonna do that.
We'd rather be safe than sorry.
That'll work for now. Let's fire it up and see if we have oil pressure even. And let's check our AFRs as well. This is kind of fun. I'm excited to get this pod in here because the pod is nice. Damn. Spot on AFRs. And our oil pressure is beautiful. Sick. Final touches for this engine bay. Some Grimspeed goodies. Fender cover things, radiator cover, alternator cover. Bobby's already got her life situated, got everything pulled out. The only thing she ever does pull out.
What the frick? It's got issues.
So let's go ahead and get them installed.
Probably could have got a smaller one,
We got all the goodies on. You know, it'd be sick if they matched the intake manifold better, but whatever. It still looks good. And then we went ahead and pulled off the hood scoop. That guy right there, that big old, well, not the hood scoop, but like that thing.
The intake air carrier to the stock intake location.
She's hitting the above, so we made clearance for the above. Is that a sick name?
No.
I feel like that really cleaned up the bay. That's sick. It's just immaculate now. She's really coming along. The amount of progress that this car has made in like 2 weeks is unspeakable. All right, guys, we're headed back to the house right now, and we are gonna go slap on that gauge pod, provided it actually got delivered today. And Bobby is out here trying to race me in the Dirty Max. Slow. Ricer.
Does it sound like a racer?
Slow. Okay, so we picked up this SMY pod. That'll be nice. Sick location for the gauges. And then we've had this access port mount laying around for a little bit. And then whatever gauges we want to slap on the EP, we can slap on the access port. You think you're pretty fancy.
Kinda.
Anything else you want to mod on your car this morning?
No.
Okay. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Everything that we installed in today's video will be linked down in the description box below. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Peace out, my friends. I'll see you tomorrow.